What's going on, guys? My name's Jake.
And I'm Matt, and this is CS Cast.
Alright, guys, we're going to be doing our podcast today. It's just basically a sum up of what we did this week, all the videos that we did this week, and we'll just be explaining basically what all the videos were about throughout the week. So, yeah, let's get right into it.
Alright, so we started off with Motivational Monday, and that started with me editing that video, and I don't know, I forget what the quote was. What was the quote?
Let's bring up the quote here. Let's just see what it is. It was like every designer started as an amateur by Robert Lauren or whatever. It was a good quote, and Matt explained it very well, as he said it was very relative to him. And I'll be doing the next Motivational Mondays next week with a different quote, so stay tuned for that one. And Motivational Mondays are just basically to analyze a quote and sort of give like a little bit of a backstory on how you started and how that quote's relative to you, and it's really good. Like, it's a really good video to watch. And so for Tuesday we did Evaluation Tuesdays, and
we had really great work.
Those submissions were actually really great. I was actually surprised.
We spent like a good half hour just talking about
Graphic
Thug.
Oh my god, I felt bad for the other guys. They were all so good, but then this one guy gave us this really unique design, and it was like it was mind blown. Like, it was totally unique, and he was doing stuff for esports, and I found it really surprising because it was not esports based. I guess it was more. I don't know.
It didn't really look esports, but it was a new adaptation to esports and stuff like that.
It was new style.
Yeah, I felt really bad for the other submissions, like you said, and because we didn't really give them that much time to go over their work.
Basically, what we did was we evaluated the first few. We evaluated the first one, which was Graphic Thug, and it was pretty short. It was the same length as all the other ones. And then we went on to the next submission, and then the last submission we had 3. And then at the very end, we pretty much redid Graphic Thugs, and it was 20 minutes. I had to edit out of the video.
It kind of looked it looked a little weird then, at the end of the video, because all of a sudden we started talking about Graphic Thug again. But that's what the stream was really. It was really good Evaluation Tuesday. I hope next week we get that.
I was actually really surprised. That was our first episode, and we got 3 submissions right off the bat there. I was really surprised, and I'm really happy. And if you guys, want to resubmit, we'd be glad to evaluate your work again. It felt really good because they were all happy that we evaluated their work. It was really good.
When Graphic Thug tweeted it after we did, that made me feel I don't know.
I felt really good about that. He was he's like, you guys gave me a 7-minute smile, and I'm like, oh, that's good, man. I don't know. I like making people happy. It's pretty good. All right, then on Wednesday we had Matt's tutorial.
Yeah, I didn't get as much views as your tutorial, but I mean,
it was just it wasn't much of a tutorial. It was just kind of putting something out there, It was kind of a walkthrough, I guess.
It's kind of more of a what's it called?
It was kind of a product showcase, maybe kind of
you're showcasing the Vengeance pack and.
It was it was basically just this pack that me and Matt created with our companies that we work for. I own Ruthless GFX, and we work for Studio Zero together. And we made this little pack that it's for Photoshop, and you can sort of drag in effects from it and stuff like that. It's really useful. I think it's $5 or $6 on Sellfy or whatever. It's really useful, and I think eventually it will be available to the public for free because it's very helpful, and I think it would be very useful for some of you designers who are just getting into things.
I think it's definitely worth the money too because it has so much stuff I went over, and we'll probably end up making it for free if everybody wants it for free. But for now, I definitely think it's worth the money, and I think you guys should definitely go check that out.
Yeah, for sure. And then on Thursday we had my tutorial, and I honestly forget what that was about. Oh yeah, okay.
So removing cars.
removing objects from images, and I went over a little bit of color correction and how to do your own CC. And I believe next week it's gonna be a Cinema 4D type tutorial. It doesn't really have I guess Wednesdays and Thursdays we said any type of video, but I kind of want to stick to Cinema 4D tutorials and Photoshop tutorials. I have a lot of friends that want to sort of get to know the program and things like that. And then Friday we had our news, which was like maybe the most interesting stream. We didn't get many viewers on that one just because we weren't like, I guess we weren't evaluating anyone's work, and they didn't really feel obligated to watch it. But that video is still up on YouTube if you want to go take a look at it. It was really interesting what we were talking about. It's actually, well, I guess in my opinion, it was interesting.
It definitely was interesting, like just thinking about the whole, if you guys don't know, we talked about the whole Earth 2.0 thing and how they're finding livable planets for us to maybe go to in the future.
Yeah, it kind of, like, it's really hard to wrap your mind around that kind of stuff. If you want to go take a look at it, it was our Friday's video. I can leave a description link or whatever else. It was actually really interesting. We were just saying, like, how would we adapt to life on there, because like gravity's like, I guess 2 times Earth's gravity, and they said it's habitable, but like, I don't know, wouldn't you, like, I guess they've said the human body is meant to adapt on it and whatever, but like, I just couldn't imagine, like.
But how would they know that though? Like, how would they?
I don't even
know anything really. I mean, they only have like a visual of what's
like
there.
They actually they didn't even get a picture. They just had an artist render an image that, I guess, best described the planet. It wasn't really a real photo either, like, which I don't understand where he got the reference from, but I mean, whatever. It's
it's there.
Do anything about it. It's fair.
Also, like, I don't know if you guys knew, like, in the end of the video on Friday, Jake forgot to put on his mic, so it ended a little bit short without like a real kind of ending, I guess, to it, but yeah, that's why that happened.
Anyways, I guess I actually, I think someone was calling me, so I went upstairs, turned my mic off so you guys didn't hear it, and then came back down, forgot to unmute it, and like we kept going. We were actually like Matt was talking to himself, and he was talking to me, but I guess you guys couldn't hear me. So we were actually just talking about like the whole Donald Trump thing and how he's gonna be, well, he's running for president and whatever, and he wants to make like the Great Wall of America or whatever, and if
that's so stupid.
Like, it's so dumb, and if he was in power while we got the technology to go to the planet, would he put all these like giant walls up to make borders and whatever? Like, it's just dumb.
Like, also that they like allow like different like kinds of government, like corrupt government, like, you know, like maybe like I think Africa has like a corrupt government, but like, and it's like governments like that, would they allow them to go to the new planet too? Like, it's always like there's so many questions to like.
It's just so much information that we don't really have established yet, and it's something interesting to think about. Definitely go check out that video. It was a good one. And on Saturdays we just had a speed art of Matt's, so he can explain that.
Absolutely. The speed art, it's about like, I guess, like life, and it has like on the right side it has the old lady, and then it has like all like the old dinghy, and like it's just meant to be like an old-fashioned like back in time kind of thing, like a trip to the past. And then like on the left side it has the new buoy, the little kid, and it's more colorful, it's more, I guess, vibrant, and it's just showing like the differences between like life back then, like right now. And I think it was, I don't know,
I guess it was more like of a deeper kind of piece. I think it was like really good. I looked at it and I'm like, that actually has a meaning, and I can actually, like, I guess, connect to it, because like it shows from, I guess, beginning to end, I guess, how you travel, I guess. And then I like how the duck spelled life right in the middle. I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool. And
that's pretty cool.
And then we're back on Sunday, which we're doing right now.
Podcast. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I guess we should talk about our schedule. We've actually been keeping it quite firm and steady. We've made it past a week with posting 1 video a day, which is actually a pretty good thing, because usually what we tend to do is say like, oh, our schedule is this, and then kind of like die off throughout the week.
Yeah. Like which video was it? I think it was the evaluation one. The evaluation one. I don't think Jake, like, we didn't have much time to edit that day.
Yeah.
And like, I did not think that one was gonna go up, but I was just so worried. I'm just like, oh no, we're already getting off schedule.
It was like 10:50 or something when I was done editing, and I'm like, man, if this doesn't upload fast enough, I'm gonna be screwed.
Oh, it's so funny. But anyway, like, other than that, like, we've been uploading at like 1 o'clock in the morning, trying to get those like early videos out for you guys. I think what we're gonna have to do is monetize like the channel, where it's gonna make ads and stuff like that, but you just refresh the page to get rid of them. But the only reason why we're gonna monetize it is because we need to have like a set schedule. Like we're making videos pretty fast, and we want to upload more videos like twice a day, and we're gonna have like a schedule where it's gonna upload say like motivational Monday on Monday and valuation Tuesdays and stuff like that already like pre-scheduled, and we're gonna make other videos during that day to like just upload. That way we get more content for you guys.
Yeah, it's a really good idea because I think our schedule is going good so far, and we're actually ending up having spare time on some extra days where we can actually make another video, whether it's a tutorial, speed art, like whatever it is, we can just upload an extra video that day, and just so we can get more content to you guys, because that's pretty much what we're trying to do here. We're trying to entertain you guys. We're working on a website right now. Whether or not it's gonna be like .com or whatever yet, it's just gonna be like cscast.wix.com, whatever, until we can buy that domain. It's really good. Like we're actually coming along first week. It's doing pretty well. I mean, if you guys have any suggestions or anything, just please tweet us out at the CScast, or even message us. We actually have an email as well. It's cscinquiries@gmail.com. We can leave all that information down below for you guys. Just make sure you support us so you can keep going. We have some motivation to keep going.
Yeah, and if you guys also want to check out the podcast, so we're also going to be posting this to iTunes, hopefully, after. So if you guys don't have any like Wi-Fi or stuff like that, you definitely can check the podcast out after.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure whether or not it's going to cost or whatever. We can figure that out after, but it's definitely a good thing to have the podcast because it's on your mobile device, whatever. I think it's a little better.
Definitely, for sure.
You have it with you wherever you go, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I think that concludes our sum up. If you guys have any questions of what we're doing next week, or if you have any suggestions, as I said, give us a tweet, send us an email, do whatever you guys need to contact us. We'll try our hardest to contact you back. So once again, my name's Jake.
I'm Matt, and it's CScast.